black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.
Hi there, DaVette C with Black Girl Nerds here. I had the pleasure of chatting with Girls Trip stars Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett Smith about how it felt to be in a movie together for the first time in 20 years.
Hi, DaVette C.
I'm Jada. I have to tell you, I saw the film last night. It's brilliant and funny, and it just, I just felt like I wanted to jump through the screen and just go with you guys.
Nice.
So this is the first time you've been together on screen in a very long time. So what was that reunion like for the two of you, just being in the atmosphere and partying together? How did it feel?
Great. Yeah, it was good.
Really good.
We're excited. I mean, from the moment she told me she was going to do this, we concurred.
Yes.
I was like, this is going to be a fun summer.
Definitely.
We're about to get back on screen again. It was very exciting.
Yep.
So like about 5 minutes into screening, you decided you wanted to do a sequel, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
Basically,
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. So also, I think now you've done a lot of sci-fi fantasy. I'm a Black Girl Nerds, and I know you did one sci-fi fantasy way back in
But I love
here.
sci-fi fantasy, so it's all
But
good.
you love it. So
I'm a Black
you
Girl
both
nerd
love
too.
it. You've done
Yes.
it. Now you guys are on screen together. What I see you both as in the next Wonder Woman the sequel, definitely being up there on Themyscira as Amazon. What do you think?
That'd be awesome.
I would be
Yeah.
with it. I always wanted to do a movie about the Amazons
Yep.
too. So yeah,
Okay.
they need to shoot us a line.
Definitely.
Get up in there.
That'd be great.
But we're gonna put it out there.
You know, there
Like,
was
hopefully-
Amazons in the Kush Empire, but that's a whole nother thing in
Yeah,
Egypt.
that's what I want.
Yeah.
I'm there with it.
Yeah. We should look into that.
Yeah, we should.
talk
Excellent.
about that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jada, a lot of times I think the public perceives you as being super serious, and you're a very conscientious mom, and so in a lot of ways, very much like your character on screen. So, how did you feel? Did you kind of maybe feel like you were living the, throwing away some of that and living through your avatar as Lisa, just letting it go?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Just cut loose. Just like Lisa, just letting go of all that stuff and just being with your girls and having a good time.
Well, I have to say, I loved seeing you that way.
Oh, well,
It's
thank
just
you.
So, once you shed that outfit and you were out there, I was like, yes, there you go. Okay, I guess one more question for you as a mom,
Right.
and as an actress, and you've raised two incredible young people, and just so into themselves and centered.
Right.
So, as that, if you were going to give a piece of advice, if someone asked you, what's the most important thing to consider as a mom raising two young people in today's world?
Well, first of all, you got to have a lot of communication and a lot of honest communication. That I think during different eras, parents didn't have to communicate with their kids on a very honest level at a very young age. But I think most importantly, the most important thing a parent can give a child is themselves. Is like allowing a child to be exactly who they are and actually listening to them. Because sometimes we feel like we know best for our kids, and I think we have to kind of broaden our perspective on what that means. I think that we have to protect them, yes, but as far as who they want to be as people, that we really have to nurture that, because if we give them that, they can take on whatever comes to them in the world if they have themselves. And that's the one thing my mother gave me in a different fashion. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That La and I can walk in this world as we are because our parents could see us at an early age, and allow us to have that. And so that's the only thing that I wanted to do for Willow and Jaden, is to give them themselves.
Fabulous job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
They are my treasures.
Queen, you've done it all. Like, you've been a musician and a producer now, actress, and I just think, if you had to choose, say like tomorrow someone said, you have to choose one, what would you do? Which would you do? Producing, acting, being a musician?
Well, I have a partner, so I guess I could let him do the producing. I have to say music. Like,
Yep.
I don't think music is too deep inside of me. It's what I do for fun. You know, after a long day's work, I want to come home and make music. Like, that's the kind of person I am. So I don't think I could live without music. And it kind of informs the other things that I do. I use that rhythm that I have through music in my acting. And even with living single, that timing that I had from rhyming, singing, helped me with the timing of doing a sitcom, which is kind of all about timing, with the, you know, hitting those jokes and those lines. So it's kind of helped me all through my career. You know, emotionally, I can play a song and be exactly where I need to be emotionally, you know, in a film, in a scene. I don't have to think about anything in life or go back to some event. You know, I can just hear a song and the harmonies are so beautiful, they make me want to cry. And that's, you know, so I need the music in my life. You know, sometimes I just want to bump down the street. I want to be that girl in the car, you know, and sometimes it's just some symphony.
Well, thanks a lot, and luckily you don't ever have to choose. So,
thank God.
thank
I
you
can't do
both
that.
so much. Thank you for this movie from my heart. I swear to God, it was the most wonderful thing I've experienced in recent years. So I had a great time. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.